Hello and welcome back to Xero Uncut. As you can see, we've got Jboujii on again this week. I'm Xero. Bobby's in the middle.
Hello.
Yep, I'm back, Bobby. I don't know what side to point to. I don't know what side he is on. I'll point
Nah,
to whatever
the
side.
first one you did was good.
Yeah, you got it right. You got it
Yeah.
right. You got it right. There
But
you go.
they're gonna reverse it, when it goes
Yeah,
into
probably.
post. That's okay though.
Yeah,
What's
probably.
up, everybody?
What's going on,
It's all
man?
cool. Yep. All cool. Yeah. Right then. So then we might as well start off then. So I'll let Bobby lead this a little bit then because he's
Yeah.
had a few things planned. So
Yeah, I
over to
do
you then, Bobby.
actually. So, Bougie,
What's going
I
on?
don't know if you know this, but I'm friends with a little wrestler you might know on social media. His name
Really?
is Khan. So,
Oh man.
and we've been messaging back and forth, of course. And
Okay.
he thinks he's gonna beat you pretty easily in March. What do you have to say about that? He thinks he's gonna beat you easily. He doesn't think you can touch him. But do you think you
Wow.
can beat him?
I 100% know I could beat him. I know I could beat him
Okay.
because he ducked the smoke last year when we was doing the STP show. He was
Okay.
nowhere to be found. Listen, I'm dropping a promo later on today around 7, and it'll tell a lot. I've been doing my research on him. I learned a lot about him actually.
Okay. All right. A simple no would have sufficed just to save us some time. But I digress. Right, Xero?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe as well
What's
that next week we've got that Ches on, haven't we? What's his name?
Oh yeah,
Ches.
Chaz the Don.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
March
Yeah, that's
18th March 18th is the match, correct?
yeah,
Or is
on
it
the
the
18th.
19th? Okay. Good. I was in the right. That was good.
Yes, yeah. But no, he's but Bobby was going to try and wind you up and try and get you to do a massive promo and that, and
Hold on. In my defense, Xero approached me. Just saying.
I told him, go on, we've got to go for it. We've got to go for it.
He simply said,
no,
"You're good at
yeah.
making people angry," and I said, "Well, you're right. You
No,
are right
yeah,
on that."
certainly.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I do think that I've made him angry though. A part of me says that I've made him a little upset.
Who, me or
No,
Khan?
Con.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, like, you can't.
Well, I don't know, might have done, but yeah.
There's somebody else in that chat that makes me a lot more angry.
Yeah. But no, we're it's.
But we won't get into what I've said.
Yeah. So anyway, then. So yeah. So any matches or anything coming up that you want to obviously?
Yeah. So of course, the biggest one is up against Con. I'm really looking forward to that, just because on paper, like with him right now, this is probably like the biggest match that I've had in my career so far. Obviously I faced Lance, Samoan Dynasty, MLW Superstar. I've done that. Faced all of Shane Taylor Promotions. We know that already. But right now, when it comes down to name wise and what's going on, Khan is definitely the biggest matchup that I've had. So I'm really looking forward to that. March is crazy for me though, bro, because next Friday I have Invictus. So I'm going back to Invictus. I'm facing their homeboy, their golden child, Big Game Leroy, in a cheat code match, which I had no idea what that meant. But apparently, you know how in Grand Theft Auto you hit up, down, triangle, and all that stuff. Yeah. So pretty much it's kind of like a no DQ street fight match.
Okay.
They could have just said that,
So basically, so you got to hit all those moves, and then you're going to randomly pull out a machine gun and start firing at everyone. Basically,
Steal a car.
Honestly, I might go pick up a Nerf gun from Target or something and just start firing. That might be good. That might be really good.
You hit all the moves because that'd be perfect, wouldn't it, for it? So.
Yeah. And but that same day though, bro, I gotta come right back over to Jersey because I'm booked at SWF. We're doing Team Jboujii versus Team Brando. The participants will be announced tonight. I'm in the best of 5 with him right now, so it's going really, really good. I think right now I'm just at that point in my career where I'm just showing my worth. Especially from the last time when we first spoke, I know who I am now. I know what I can bring. It's not one of those situations where it's I'm still trying to figure myself out. I know what I can do, and I'm confident in that. It's not even like an ego thing, anything like that. Just no, I know the type of talent that I am. I know the type of work that I put in, and right now I'm only doing what helps me express that, what helps me show it, and what just helps open up eyes to me overall. And then Yeah, that's pretty much it. March is just crazy, bro. March is just wild. But yeah, bunch of matches like that. Like I said, the biggest one is Khan. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, I could pack him up and get my name signed on the dotted line somewhere. So
yeah, well, we've been talking about that, haven't we? Like talking about that. Hopefully,
sign my man.
Ring of Honor or anyone like that, or
yeah,
Impact,
either or, bro.
like that,
Especially with the tapings coming back this weekend for ROH. Oh, and you mentioned Impact. I got Tommy Dreamer's actually going to be at my SWF show next Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Have you met him or no?
I haven't met him. I've seen him before, but like gone up to him, like introduced myself. Nah, not yet. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We both got trained by Johnny Rods, so that's always a good thing and a bad thing because he hears that, oh, you're trained by Johnny, then they want to just be like extra hard on you just because you got the same trainer, which is just wrestling. So it's cool though.
Yeah, no, it's sounds like a good time coming up then, doesn't it? Fun good time and stuff like coming up. So yeah, that's it. Anything more than Bobby? Because you're obviously
Are you gonna be out the ROH tapings? Do you know, or can you not say?
As of right now, I don't know. Okay. I'm hoping, working on it. Literally, I'll probably really find out. Hopefully, not tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe day of one of those days. But it's looking okay. You never know with wrestling, bro. Wrestling, bro.
Wouldn't you have to get to Florida for that?
Yeah, but I can make it happen. For something like that, I can definitely make it happen. Hopefully not day of though.
Yeah, because that would be
hopefully night before, so I can make that happen.
At least 1 day's notice would be good. Jeez.
Yeah. Tell you at 10 a.m. Please be here for 10:30.
Yeah, it's like I got like a 4-hour flight. What you mean?
Yeah, how close are you?
It's about 3, 4.
No, wait, you're from where again?
New York, but I'm in Jersey City right now.
Okay, yeah, it's like to Florida. It's like a 2 hour, right?
Yeah, I think it's maybe 2.5, something like that.
Yeah, it's not bad, but you could use a little notice.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's like, and like you said, like, okay, yeah, be here by 10. I'm in New York. I gotta hopefully find an airline that got me saying I can get out there, so I can.
You can't just drive, yeah.
Wow, yo, bro, that would be madness, bro. Imagine that. I wake up, go use the bathroom around 4 a.m. Just go get a cup of water or something, and I see an email from them like, "Hey, be here at 10." Like, what?
You start like you're like, oh, cool. You're like reading it. You're like half asleep. You're like, okay, cool. You just like slowly start to drift. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah, I hope they give you at least a day's notice. Bro. Because ROH is Saturday and Dark is Sunday, or did I mix that up?
So yeah, so ROH is Saturday. No, it might. Yeah, I think ROH is Saturday. Dark is Sunday, but I think they're doing ROH both days though. I think I seen another graphic that they posted, and I think it's both days, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, last I saw was one session Saturday, one session Sunday.
Okay.
And if they're taping a month's worth of content, I don't know how they're going to do that 3 hours. But
bro, the people that has done it, they told me they're there all day.
Yeah,
like all day long. So
yeah. I mean, maybe, but they do have to film backstage stuff. So I mean, what you just see in like the ring, I guess, is a little different. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're taping a month's worth.
It would just be like some really crazy situation to get their day of from New York.
Yeah. We hope you get there, and I'd love to see you on ROH, my man. Next Thursday is the first show.
I think so.
March.
I think so. It's one of those Thursdays, bro.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah. We'll just roll with that.
Yeah, fair enough. So
man.
Yeah, that's cool. So then, so some good news coming your way then and stuff like that, and hopefully some big signings and stuff coming up. So.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to make it happen by summertime, bro. That's like I always try to give myself like a timeline, just to keep myself focused. So I try to do things like in 6-month intervals. So for me, it would be June, if not June, then December. I try to do it like that.
Yeah, It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Anyone listening out there, sign him. Sign him. No matter who it is, sign him. Triple H, Tony.
The last time we had you on was what, October, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Did that happen
Was it-
before I went to AEW Dark? Or
No, that was after.
it had me
literally
after I went? Okay.
But I think it was
Okay.
before you went to SmackDown.
Okay. It was something like that.
Yeah, I think, or no, late October, early November, man.
Yeah.
As you can see, folks, I do a lot of research to plan for this.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
As you could tell.
Wow, yeah, wow. Yeah. But no, it's yeah, so that'd be fine. Well, anyway, seeing as we've been talking about Khan, then shall we move into some of the news?
Yeah, speaking of Khan, but not speaking of Khan.
Yeah, so first of all, then we better bring up this then. So yeah, we need to talk about this guy then, the snowman, Tony Khan. You know, yeah. So, he's obviously been called a snowman this week by Ariel Hawani in a fit of rage, hasn't he? Really, like, you know,
listen, snowman is crazy. Why would he call him that? Listen, that man could be my boss one day. So that's true. That's crazy.
You steer clear, but I got this one. So fun story about that comment. I was at the movies, I think, when this all happened. I'm pretty sure. So I get home, I have no idea what's going on. So my buddy, who's at a wedding, hammered. He messages me. He goes, "Why is Tony Khan losing his mind?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he sends me the tweets, and I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "This is phenomenal."
I feel like the man's just really passionate, bro. You know, he's very passionate. You know, sometimes you just get a little upset.
Yeah, but to fire it off in a tweet, I don't know. Yeah, and it was in Hawani's hometown or home country. I know he's from Canada. I'm just not sure if he's from.
Yeah,
we should mention Sami Zayn promo. I thought my TV was glitching, but no, they just had to cut out about half of it.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Over here, they didn't cut it over here.
On Peacock they didn't.
Yeah.
But on SmackDown they did.
Yeah. No, we had it fine.
I thought because they even tried to bleep it's other words, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, they could get in trouble. I get it, but you're Fox. Pay the fine.
Yeah,
that's the thing. But no, we
It's chump change. It's like not to segue, but it's like in basketball when. Do you watch college basketball, Bougie, or here and there?
Here and there.
So you know how teams storm the court, right? After an upset?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, fans. They're not supposed to. But they pay the fine to a charity. That's the deal breaker they made. It's like, all right, we'll pay the fine. We'll donate it to charity. And the NCAA is like, all right, cool. Makes us look good. You're paying. Fox, just do that. Just be like, hey, here's the fine.
I didn't even know it would go. That was like their agreement with that. Because it happens so often, you think it's regular.
Yeah, they're not going to stop the fans. So they're just like, all right, here's $100K to this charity, and the NCAA is like, cool, no problem. It was stupid to ban it in the first place, but that's another story for another time. But pay the fine, Fox. What is it, $100,000? That's nothing. Me too, just open up Masked Singer season 17. You're already halfway there.
So one of the other things as well. I do believe that obviously that he's having a little cry over at the moment is the rumors of Jay White and Kota Ibushi coming to WE because they're all obviously signing there, and obviously he wanted them, didn't he? But it's
fun fact about Jay White. Thought that man was like 40. Turns out he's freshly 30, and I was like, wow, he just looks so much older.
Wait, how old is he?
He's 30 on the dot.
30?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy,
I was like,
bro, because I'm going to be 26 this June. Wow.
We don't need to talk about ages. Xero, you tell everybody your age to make me feel better.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I won't. No, I won't. It's fine. No.
I'll be 20. I'll be 27 in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, well, let's just say I'm the oldest one here, but we won't go into that.
Yeah. Oh, he's the oldest one here, so at least I got that going.
Yeah.
Usually I'm the old guy, so you know.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when your buddy texts you. He's like, "Hey, how old are you turning?" And I say, "Oh, 27," and he just drops a 4-letter expletive. That's all he says. And I'm like, "Thanks, bud."
Yeah, pretty bad.
So good.
Yeah.
Feeling great.
I don't know, and obviously as well, and it's and Kenny Omega as well, rumored to be coming over as well when his contract ends. So that's going to be.
I think he's getting time added on. I would think he was gone a
You think
while.
so?
I mean, he was gone 9 months.
Actually, yeah, probably thinking about it. Yeah, it could
I was
be.
about to say, do you know something I don't? I mean, it's not like he was gone like a month. He was gone 9 months. November to August.
I don't know. So
That was a long time.
But no, I think. Yeah, it's been a bad week, hasn't it? With all that, and then
that was actually one of the rumors for tonight's announcement for Tony Khan, that he's re-signed Omega and the Bucks.
Okay,
just a rumor. I'm not confirming it. Would I be shocked? No.
There's a few murmurs that I've heard about the thingy for tonight, but
I've heard a bunch of different things. I've heard him versus Helwani in a street fight.
Yo, bro,
we can only hope. I would love to see that.
I had a 2 out of 3 falls match. Basically,
you had a 2 out of 3 falls?
Yeah, a 2 out of 3 falls match down from that's what it was. Yeah.
With what? Your couch and your refrigerator? What?
No. That's what. No, I meant no. I had him down as having a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh,
not a street fight.
You had one.
No.
A 2 out. I don't know. I think it's a 1 fall to a finish for these guys. I don't.
Do you reckon so?
Yeah, crazy.
Something tells me they're not. Listen, I'm not the most athletic guy. I have no problem admitting that. No, I don't think they're the most athletic guys either.
No, there's been another couple of rumors going around, but one of the ones was is that we're getting a fight WrestleMania weekend between Tony and this guy, for control of for control of WWE, and Vince is going to show for control of AEW. So
the sad part about that picture is it looks so legit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sad part.
Good photoshopping, isn't it? Really good photoshopping that one was. So
that announcement's coming tonight at 8:00 Eastern.
Yeah.
I might review it. It depends on how I feel.
I personally think, I'm not obviously confirming this, but I personally think it's about a UK show. That's what I think it's about.
Yeah, I saw that going around.
Yeah, UK show and that. Yeah,
which would kind of be stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you? I mean, what's 1:00 your time?
Yeah.
At the earliest.
Well, yeah. This is the thing, because if he makes the announcement dead on 8:00 as soon as it starts your time, then that's 1 a.m. for the UK fans.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. And it's like, who's gonna be? Yeah, no, that would be dumb. That would be
1 a.m.
So you won't get any of the UK media covering it, and that at all. None of the major UK media and that you won't have covering it.
You should have done it during your last Rampage, because that was at 7:00 my time. At least it's midnight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much better, but it's a Friday night at least in the UK, or Saturday morning in the UK.
Or as people have been saying, just drop it on Twitter. That's all he needs to do.
That's true too. You can drop it on Twitter at any time.
Yeah, drop it on Twitter at say midday your time, because then that would then be like 5:00 our time here.
Yeah, I was gonna say noon my time is 5:00 for you. So.
Yeah,
that works
perfectly. So then that'll then pick up the end of the news day and stuff like that for all the big reports and stuff like that over here, because he's going to get nothing until the morning. So it's going to be sat there. It's going to be going around in that, and it's going to be 8-9 hours old by the time everyone picks it up. So
my man is flustered.
I think it's obviously to do with ratings grab, because of course he only got 200K on Friday, didn't he?
Yeah, that was. And it was at a normal time slot too. They pushed it up. They pushed it, I guess, up. Rampage usually airs at 10 p.m. It was on at 7 p.m. our time. That's kind of prime time. That's good slot. It's better than 10 o'clock, and it still did not. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even watch it, and I'm the biggest mark according to Xero.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I was seeing Ant-Man. I was seeing it. I was watching on my phone.
Wow.
I gotta go watch that actually.
Yeah. Well,
do not listen to the ratings. I will tell you that.
All right.
I thought it got a raw deal. I thought it didn't deserve what it was being said about it. And
yeah. But no.
But you overall enjoyed it.
I did. I thought it was a fun movie. I laughed, and some characters were funny, and the after credits really good. I saw people leaving as soon as the credits rolled. I'm like, you must be new here. How you're
Bro,
here, I
it's
don't know.
2023. I don't understand
I'm like,
why
how?
people still do that.
It started in
Yeah.
08. It literally started 15 years ago, and I'm like, how did you get into this theater? How did you buy a ticket to this? And I'm like, I just sat there. I didn't even move. I put the recliner down, but I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I know something's
Hey,
coming.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm like, and something did. 2 credits, 1 mid credit, 1 after. So you got to stay to the very end. But I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Xero, you see it yet?
No, not yet. No, I will be. I will be, but not yet. No, it's coming up. So no, that's fine. But no, yeah, no, yeah. So that's going to be seems like some fun times and stuff like that ahead, doesn't it? And obviously, hang on, I keep getting messages popping up in my corner. Hang on. Yeah, that's fine. No, there's loads of stuff coming down tonight for some reason. I don't understand quite why. I'm just reading it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. Yeah, so we might as well move on then. So one of the other things then we'll bring up in a minute, before I move on to one of the big things to talk about, is this guy's coming back. I had to use this picture.
That picture, bro, is crazy.
I love Cena.
Cena announced it's for 2 weeks' time, isn't it? 2 weeks, I think it is.
Yes, March 6th.
Yeah,
right before my birthday too. So
yeah, so yeah, that'd be just to set up the match at Mania, won't it, with Theory?
Of course, Theory's already saying, "I'll give him a welcome present." Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you know,
that's obviously. I don't know how he's going to be there live though, because from my understanding, he was still in Australia. Unless he's literally flying in, unless he's got a break in filming, he's flying from Australia to Raw and then back to Australia again. That'd be crazy, though.
Right.
Maybe the network, maybe USA was like, "Hey, here's whatever amount of money to shut down for the day. We want him on Raw."
Yeah,
because money talks. I mean,
yeah, because the filming officially ends 2 days before Mania. So yeah, that's when it officially shuts down. It's 2 days before Mania, and that
that's a super close call.
Cena's going to be on major jet lag.
Yeah,
major. He comes back 12 hours behind. Goes, wow.
Yeah, so I don't know how he's doing it. Yeah, I don't know how he's doing it. I guess though he's probably got a couple of days off around that time, so he can fly in, have a day off or whatever, and then show up at Raw, and then fly out the day after or something like that.
Hey,
I can't see him come straight in doing that way.
Xero, I have a message for somebody actually.
What?
Hey, Dwayne Johnson, take notes. Okay. Homie's flying across the world for an episode of Raw. You were in Texas and couldn't appear at the Rumble.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. That is very, very true, actually, isn't it? You know. So...
But you know what? It doesn't even matter if the music hits at WrestleMania. I'll still mark out, so it doesn't matter.
So either way, I'm still happy.
Yeah, either way, this man, he's dangling it in front of me, and yeah. Oh man, are you going to be in Cali? I know we talked about this, Jboujii, slightly.
I got like. I got like a lot going on where like I might be like over like in Cali like permanently potentially. So I'm trying to figure that out before breaking news. Or like okay. Yeah in a way
kind of sort of breaking something
sort of I'm trying to figure that out, man.
Keep us updated, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now we also have something else as well that we need to bring up. Is obviously we've got a bit of an exclusive, the WrestleMania match between Cody and Roman. It's changed because it seems that Paul Heyman's dethroned Roman Reigns, as you can see, because he's carrying the belts. So
he has a full-on neck brace.
Yeah, I seen a picture where I remember when JBL had his on, had the hat on at the top of it. People were like comparing the two. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, there's so much stuff from when I was younger in wrestling that obviously I didn't understand, but now I do, and it's like, wow, that was wild. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
somebody tweeted, I don't remember who it was, and they said Heyman outstruck Owens 10-2. Heyman threw all those silly punches. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then and Owens, it's like as soon as he strikes him, Owens just like, I know who this is.
God.
I know exactly. And he turns around to Heyman's like, wait a minute. I love you. It's just so stupid, but so funny.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a wild pay-per-view. Pretty good pay-per-view. One match was really bad, but otherwise,
Which one did you think's really bad?
Brock and Bobby.
Do you reckon so?
I
I
hated
don't mind it. Did you?
I mean, 4 out of 5 matches good is great. I mean, Edge was fine. Johnny Gargano almost killed himself.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan almost killed herself.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano, legit.
Well,
And then I guess I'm just a mark, but they got me. Montez Ford was just lying in the ring. He wasn't moving. I'm like, uh-oh, something's really wrong. And then all of a sudden, Logan Paul comes flying in, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
you got me.
It's funny. Me and my little brother, baby brother Bryce, we was watching it. So I'm like, all right, something's gonna happen. Something has to happen. And then when Logan Paul came, we both looked at each other like, come on, bro, really? Like, we were just both just like, oh man. But hey, you know, it's I guess it's cool.
I love Adam Page from AEW, but Logan Paul does a better buckshot lariat.
You think so?
Logan's just like, I mean, I get he goes up in credit because he's not a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a wrestler, but you get what I'm saying. He's more
100%.
Yeah, he only wrestles a few times a year. But on the buckshot lariat list, it goes Logan, Hangman, me, CM Punk. So actually, no, I don't think I could flip over the ropes like that without injuring something. No, but I mean Logan. It's just like, imagine if he was doing this the whole time. Like,
I feel like the thing with him is that his looks really athletic. I think that's what's getting everyone. It's like, oh shit.
Here's the thing about Logan Paul. I understand why people hate him. I really do. But he knows how to make money. He takes his hatred and he turns it into a payday, and I'm like, you gotta respect it. I mean,
yeah, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, and look, it's him versus Seth Rollins. In 2021, would you have imagined this? I certainly wouldn't have.
Hell no, bro.
And it's going to be a great match.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. It's going to be a phenomenal match.
Yeah, it is definitely big time. So, yeah. Before we move on, then you wanted to bring up about the NXT thing, didn't you? So, so there's been a few murmurs, hasn't there, about
they got me during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They got me during the Super Bowl with that commercial.
Yeah,
I thought my TV was going berserk. I was looking for the remote. But what they didn't factor in was I don't have a smart TV in my room. So I was like, I don't know how this is happening because it's not. So I'm like, huh. Then all of a sudden I hear a voice and I'm like, whose voice is this? And I should have known. It was Grayson Waller. I'm predicting it now. And if this doesn't happen, it's not going to age well. But Grayson Waller versus Shawn Michaels, stand and deliver. Street fight, unsanctioned match, something. It's happening. There's a reason why they keep going back to it. And he's coming on the Grayson Waller effect in, is it 2 weeks, Xero?
Yeah, 2 weeks, for
Spring Break. Not Spring Break. Roadblock. Yeah. And let's be real. Shawn Michaels' last match was not good. Simply put, it was not good. His second to last match was great. But his last match was not good. So have Grayson Waller carry him, make it a street fight, and they got a ticket sale out of me and my group. We've already agreed. We're like, Shawn Michaels is on the card. This is probably his last match. Yeah, this is probably his last match. So it's like, can we pass this up? We're in Cali. It's like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be brutal. But hey, whatever, you know. But yeah,
but now
I have to not meet the Young Bucks. And I know Xero's going to be happy about that.
Yeah. Well, as I said to you, I was like, what's more important, Young Bucks, which you can probably meet in WWE meet and greet within the next couple of months when the company folds, or
no, for Bougie, we gotta act like we like it, man.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, okay, yeah.
AW is thriving. I'll show you my tattoo. No, we won't do that.
But so that was actually my exact wording to him was, what, you can meet the Young Bucks at a WWE meet and greet when they when the company folds or whatever soon.
He was like, well, what would you rather see, Shawn Michaels or Young Bucks? I'm like, well, Shawn Michaels, of course. It's like, but I already bought the meet and greet. That's the thing.
Yeah, and then he was trying to make me refund his ticket, even though he's the one that paid for it. He asked me to refund his ticket. I was like, no, I'm not refunding your bloody ticket to the meet and greet. Why? Why would I?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't hit.
So that's very true.
So yeah, no.
Maybe I could have got you slipping half asleep. I don't know.
No.
Be like, yeah, sure. Here's just Venmo me, and I would be like, I would have taken it and ran.
No, not at all. So no, but no, yes, so that's.
But yeah, I firmly believe it's going to be Waller versus HBK. Because Waller is not getting the title, and I don't know. It's just something about this. Obviously, Waller would win this match.
Yeah, whatever would.
But I think this is to get him because Shawn Michaels loves Grayson Waller. Clearly, Triple H loves Grayson Waller. Vince McMahon, I don't think he knows who he is, but but clearly, I think they think this win would do something huge for him, and quite frankly, it would. It's kind of like Cena in theory. You got to jumpstart the guy, and there's a way to do it.
Yeah,
there's a way to do it.
Put him on there with HBK. If he's not HBK, then he'll get somebody else in. But I can definitely see it's HBK. But
who would HBK get? And don't say who you said earlier, please, for the love of God.
Vince.
Well, that was probably a better option than the second.
Goldberg.
Okay, the third name.
You get X-Pac.
Yeah, X-Pac or something. Yeah.
You said Triple H. I'm like, isn't
Triple H
older than Shawn Michaels and has a heart condition?
So?
Has a literal
X-Pac would be fire, bro.
So?
X-Pac versus Waller. I mean,
actually, no. You know who we could call in? One name nobody's ever thought of. Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon can come down. He's still an active wrestler. He can still go. Here comes the money. Blast out, stand and deliver. Sorted.
He'll want to beat Waller. That's the problem, though.
He wants to beat everyone. I'm
he
fully
booked himself to win the Rumble.
I'm fully expecting him to insert himself into Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania at this point. You know, that's what I'm expecting. And then like walk out with both the championships. That's what I'm fully expecting.
If it's Shane or Cody, Shane sounds pretty good.
As you can tell, Bobby does not like Cody at all.
Nah, I can see, man.
Yeah, he does not like Cody at all.
I buy tickets to WrestleMania 38 in Dallas. Who shows up?
I remember this. Yeah.
How? When I bought those tickets, I'm like, cool. Then January, February comes around, they're like, oh, Cody Rhodes is leaving AEW. I'm like, I'm like, it can't. This can't happen. I'm like, there's no way. And then the rumors are out. And then the day of, I woke up and this was my true feeling. Somebody was like, do you think Cody's showing up tonight? And this was the day of the Seth match. And I truthfully, I was like, if you would ask me a few weeks ago, I would have said yes. But I just have that weird feeling. And then somebody in the crowd was like, oh, Braun Breaker. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then the lights went out and I'm like, is this Undertaker? And then the music hit and I'm like, two dudes behind me are giving me the finger because of course.
Yeah.
I got them back though. They were cheering hard for Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey lost. I just turned around and I went. They were good sports, of course. Obviously, it's all in fun.
I think you sent me the video, didn't you, for when Cody came out? You sent me a video or whatever.
I have like a reaction. You just see my head go down, and I'm like,
I was just laughing my head off.
I travel halfway across the country, more than halfway, to see a WrestleMania. And who follows me? Cody Rhodes. Next night on Raw, he's like, "Hey, you guys coming to Mania in California?" I'm like, "You paying for my travel package?" Because Cody, I'll be your number one fan if you do.
Yeah.
Here's all jokes aside about Cody Rhodes. The problems I had with him in AEW, he does not and cannot have in WWE. He booked himself in AEW. He can't book himself here.
Yeah.
So, but I still hate him. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's something. Yeah. But no, so that's some bits there. There was something that I was asked to cover, so I'm going to bring it up. Obviously, I mentioned it to you before we came on, Bobby. It's about the new, it's about potential issues for AEW coming on up as well in relation to streaming rights. Now, there's been a few reports out about this. Over here in the UK, BT Sports has been scrapped as of July. So as of 1st of July, we no longer have BT Sports anymore. It's actually been purchased by Warner Brothers Discovery now. So it's going to basically be on the same channel now.
Wait. It was purchased by who?
Warner Brothers. WBD. Yeah, Warner Brothers Discovery.
How?
Don't know. But they've also got ESPN as well. They've got ESPN over here as well. Yeah.
They don't have money.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah.
They couldn't even make a Batgirl film.
Yeah, and they've actually named it. This is the funny thing, right? Bearing in mind, what channel is AEW on over there for you guys?
TNT. I'm sorry. TBS.
TBS, TNT,
TBS,
depending. Yeah.
TBS, TNT, right? The new name now. Yeah, the new name now for us over here in the UK for all of our sports now is TNT Sports.
Wow.
As of the 1st of July. Yeah, so it's actually going now to TNT Sports. Now, what people haven't realised and what's actually making its way around now is Nick Khan is one clever little bastard, basically.
Tony Khan's brother.
Yeah, no, it's not Tony Khan's brother. He's actually got it inserted into the BT Sports contracts for the TV rights, and in every other country that there's a special clause in there that turns around and says that WWE has priority on the network and no other wrestling is allowed on the network at the same time as WWE's on there. Now, over here, they've still got 6 years left on the TV deal for TNT Sports. And there's been something come down where there's been something which has come out to turn around and say that WWE are going to instate in the rule, instating this clause where it is, let me just actually read it off. So it is that by keeping another wrestling company on the same network in any country, they are violating the agreement WWE has legally put into all TV deals on there. So Warner Brothers will then need to make a decision to whether to keep WWE on the network in the UK or to release it to, said either like Disney Plus or somewhere else like that, basically to stream it on there, or whether they chuck AEW off, basically, in the States on there. Now, it's because the terms of it turns around and says that they are not allowed the same. They're not allowed two wrestling companies on the same contract, and it's actually gone through the courts and everything like that. Now, any other company can try and fight it. There was actually reports as well that Impact, they were trying to get onto USA Network and they tried to fight it, and they lost horrendously when they went up against Vince and that. Now, I don't know how it's going to work with AEW or whatever, but obviously people have been saying, yeah, but that's in the UK, it won't affect it. Come, I believe either the end of this year or the start of next year, Comcast have actually announced they're buying out Warner Brothers Discovery.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know how Warner Brothers is buying anybody. Warner Brothers is a hot mess. But don't forget, Warner Brothers has got two different divisions. There's the UK division and the USA division. The UK one might not be in that much debt. That's the problem. So that's true. The USA one is awful.
But it's been announced that Comcast are actively looking to buy out Warner Brothers Discovery in 2024, basically, and take over them. Now, if they're still streaming WWE, that's the TV rights problem over in America as well for it, which is going to come up because of these clauses. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen there with that one. Which one are they going to pick? Are they going to pick WWE? Are they going to pick AEW? That's the thing. Or are they going to try and fight Nick Khan and like the WWE army of lawyers to try and get this clause changed? That's the thing in it, really. It's like, I don't know what's
I'm gonna be honest, Xero. The way y'all stream over there confuses me. What you told me earlier is on Disney Plus blows my mind. Or was this yesterday? You were like, "Oh yeah, American Horror Stories on Disney Plus, huh?"
Yeah, we got it over here.
Yeah. Bougie, I see his face exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah. We used to have Yeah, we used to have Fox over here. Well, FX it was, and we used to actually have the FX channel, and it would stream like everything that you guys had, on FX and stuff. So American Horror Story, everything.
Always Sunny.
And Always Sunny and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like, are you like y'all ratings like different over there, like compared to here, like what's considered like M or whatever?
Yeah, ours are hardly monitored. We don't have Nielsen over here, and we don't have Nielsen over here. Yeah. Our ones are done really differently. Yeah. Well, no, our ones are done directly by the networks. The networks report them all, and they like do it as like a overall sort of guarantee, overall like thing. So they'll do like an entire series ratings rather than just saying like, oh, this show had, I don't know, 1.2 million or whatever. It'll be the entire series has had such and such to date or whatever, or stuff like that. I mean, they can do the individual shows and stuff like that again, and we do see reports of, oh, this show's doing this, that show's doing that, and stuff like that. But
get over that. American Horror Story, all the blood and brutalness. It's on.
Yeah, to be on Disney is crazy.
But that's the new way that they're doing it. Is basically I know they've started it over here, and then I think they're going to be bringing it over to you guys and that at some point, because we've got a thing called Star. And it goes through that, but it's Star, which is part of Disney Plus.
Wait. No, we have Stars. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So yes, but no, yeah. So what they'll end up doing is, if WE say like WE does get brought out by Disney, which is what the hot rumor is, and that they'll put it on Disney Plus, and they'll whack it under the Stars banner. So you'll go under Stars, which is obviously through the Disney Plus app, and then there'll just be a separate WE thing on there, and then they do live streaming on there of shows and that already. Like there is options on there to do live streaming of shows and stuff, and like you can watch things live.
Disney live streams already, I believe, because I think what's that show called? It's one of the big ones too. I'm blanking on it. Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
they I believe they stream that on there.
They stream that live on the app.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus, and I mean they put like unless it's strictly on Disney Plus, that could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch that show. I don't know. But I realized it was on there. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about that actually. Just was something that I was going to bring up as well. Is in going back to the BT Sports / Warner Brothers thing when it comes to TNT Sports. In the press release, because people haven't actually read the press release properly, they've just seen the headlines. In the actual press release, it says on there now that the channels at the moment are staying. So, for example, they'll keep like BT Sports and stuff like that for the moment and stuff, but it'll be TNT Sports. It'll change too. But then, come either late this year or the early part of next year, they are moving everything to Discovery Plus, basically. So any live sports is going to be under Discovery Plus soon. They're going to completely scrap the TV channels, so there's going to be no TV channels at all, and it's all going to streaming, basically. And on the Discovery Plus app, and then TNT Sports, and apparently what they're saying is that's going to be, when they launch the actual TNT Sports under Discovery Plus, it's going to go worldwide at the same time. So that will then be every single sport that Warner Brothers Discovery owns at that point will go on to TNT Sports on the app. So that'll probably affect you guys over there as well and everything like that, where, they'll probably take off every single bit of sport, whack it on Discovery Plus and stuff like that. So, that's probably going to end up for you guys over there. And yeah.
I don't see how Monday Night Football would move from ESPN. That's just like the first thing off the top of my head.
Yeah, but obviously Disney owns ESPN, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, it will also... But then, if you think about it, if Comcast buy out Warner Brothers Discovery, it depends, doesn't it? Because they might want to change that around again. But at the minute, that's what the plans are at the moment. Is they're going to move everything to the Discovery Plus app and that, and so it's slightly worrying times because nobody knows what's happening in that. And obviously, if they if WE just decide to reinstate this clause in that, and someone say, right, we've got this clause in our TV contracts, this is what's happening, then it's a choice that Warner Brothers have to make, is which one do they keep. Is it they keep WE on the channel and scrap AEW on anything owned by the network anywhere in the world, and that, or do they keep AEW on there and either try and buy WE out of the contract somehow, or try and fight the lawyers to get the clause removed? So it's a
Jesus.
so it's a tough sort of thing, but that comes into effect here on July the 1st. So it'll be around that time that we'll start hearing things and stuff. And yeah, there's been murmurs as well that they haven't got the Warner Brothers Discovery haven't given them the extra money and everything like that as well. But that's currently just a little murmur at the moment for that. So I don't know what's going on at the moment. There was talks that obviously if they do lose the TV deal with TNT, it's all going to go to Honor Club, and then of course then it's the thing then of. Well, it's the thing then of is how many viewers are they going to lose by getting people to go from TNT, which is free for you guys, over to having to pay a £10 a month subscription or $10 a month subscription for Honor Club, or however much it is. You know, that's the thing. It's like, is people going to want to pay a $10 a month subscription to get weekly wrestling for like 2 hours a week or whatever it is, or 3 hours a week, and then your pay-per-views on top, which would then be however much that is, $50, $50 or whatever it is. So yeah, it's so it's all tough times ahead. But yeah, no, I said that I'd explain a bit more into it on here because people were asking that to go into it and stuff. But no, that's so growing times a little bit like that. So yeah, that's that. Anything else that you wanted to bring up or anything?
Cena's back, he said. No. We Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Well, for the minute anyway.
I think it's set. I really do.
Yeah,
I do because I think it's Drew versus Gunther. That's why.
Yeah, I seen a post when it was because it's right now it's Bobby and Bray supposedly, and then Brock and Omar. Someone said that it's the battles between the ponytails and the baldies.
Yeah. But no, it's
I would have rather Bray versus Brock, but I mean,
but the thing is though, is you turn around and say obviously you think it's going to be Gunther versus Drew, but obviously we're forgetting this, which obviously I uploaded, which is the 20-man battle royale on the road to WrestleMania.
That's actually happening.
Yeah, it's at Madison Square Gardens. It's an MSG Super Show.
But that's weeks ahead.
But what they've announced is that special match is the actual winner of it will challenge Gunther at the end of that night. So so it'll be Drew then. So so they'll give that to the MSG fans, and the reason why they're doing that is MSG have still got 2K tickets to sell. They've still got over 2,000 tickets to sell, so obviously, they're boosting it up, giving people what you want. So Drew versus Gunther then gets that match out of the way for Madison Square Gardens because
Drew or Sheamus or both.
Both.
Well, I've heard a few murmurs that for that MSG show as well, to try and persuade people for it as well, and where it's a road to WrestleMania one and they're making it big, is that the WE cameras are going to be there. They've got a filming crew going to it.
Didn't they do that last year?
You think it'll be like live, like how they did with like the Shield special? They did that one time.
It won't be live, but they're going to use it for SmackDown and Raw purposes. So they're going to film the matches and they're going to film segments from it. So then, so they can then turn around and say, they can then show that match of Gunther and Drew, for example, on SmackDown.
Didn't they do that last year for the MSG house show?
Yeah, they did.
Around Mania time,
because if you think about it, they had Roman versus Brock, didn't they? Because everyone was worried because there was reports out that Roman was dropping at MSG.
No, wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it?
That was over 2020 or 2021. That was at MSG. One of them.
It was Theory. Wasn't it Theory versus Brock?
I think it was Roman because didn't he hit him with the steel steps or something like that?
It was Roman versus Brock in MSG.
But who did Theory answer the challenge to last year? I'll get on that.
No, Theory was there, but then they changed it because it was meant to be Theory. I'm sure it was, because I'm sure it was Roman versus Brock in MSG.
I swear I remember seeing something Austin Theory last year, like Brock murdered him or something.
Actually, yeah,
Of
you're
course,
right, yeah.
that's what Brock does.
Actually, that's what it was. Brock had the
Actually,
belt.
you know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm about to go off on a
that's what it was.
tangent.
Yeah, no,
But
you were right. Yeah, Brock had the belt, and it was meant to be that everyone was thinking that it was going to be that Theory was meant to be beating Brock, because that was the rumors that Theory was beating Brock. So at Mania, instead of Brock versus Roman, it was going to be Theory versus Roman or whatever it was for it. So so that's why everyone was panicking about it. Yeah, they filmed that one. It was Theory versus Brock at the end. I remember that one actually. I'm sure it was. Might have been.
Whatever.
I don't know.
All right. Wait, didn't I click 2022? Brock doesn't need to face Omos. You know why?
Why?
10-on-1 handicap match, Brock versus the refs. It's what we need. It's what we want. And yeah, it was funny when he first went crazy on that ref at the Rumble. Somebody on a podcast I listened to, they said it perfectly. They're like, imagine you're that ref and you just see Brock Lesnar charging at you, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh God, this is how I die." Yeah. You're like, yeah, honestly, yeah. Okay.
Actually,
I'm still trying to find the Theory thing.
Yeah, it might have been Theory. I don't know. It could have been some of that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's
all right. MSG House Show. That's MSG House Show, March 5th, 2022. Brock Lesnar defeated Austin Theory to retain the WWE Championship.
Right, so it was Theory then, yes, so that's what it was. And yeah, I thought it was Roman. No, the reason why it was Roman.
But I think Roman attacked him after.
That was it. Because that's where that meme came from, wasn't it? Where everyone was memming up the because they put Triple H's face onto Brock Lesnar, and that they put they put Triple H's face onto Roman's, and then Vince's face onto Brock Lesnar's, and then Triple H putting the chair over the top of Vince when it came to it. That was when Vince and that dropped. Yeah, when Vince obviously left, but. Yes, I remember that one now. Actually, yeah, but no, it was So they're meant to be.
Now he's back.
Wow. Apparently, that's been dismissed. Apparently, it's been dismissed as fake, and it's quite funny. Because,
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, well, apparently, it's quite funny actually because Sean Ross Sapp's being called out for it now, and he's being called out now for reporting unconfirmed news.
I would like to know who the talent is.
I don't know. So
Sami Zayn,
probably because he didn't win at Extreme Rules.
He beat Roman. Nah, it's probably got to be somebody that hasn't been booked well.
Cross.
I think they haven't been booked.
Cross
is one.
Top Dollar because he keeps getting squashed every week.
Well, I mean, he tried to do something he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Top Dollar. I met him. Great guy. But
he's super cool.
No,
he told me a story which I will not repeat on stream. I'll tell it to you guys after. Yeah. But funny story. But nice guy. But you shouldn't be doing top rope moves like that. No, it's not meant for you.
You know it is, don't you? Chelsea Green. She finally complained to management, and instead she went to Sean Ross Sapp by mistake. That's what it was, isn't it?
That story is so weird. She's banned in Canada.
Yeah. I don't know why.
She's from Canada.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea why.
This is how I pictured it. This is literally how I pictured it. Like, they're at the border. Chelsea Green comes up, and they're like, whoa. You can't get in here.
Yeah.
Then the Usos stumble up, and they're like, yeah, we're here. All right, y'all are good to go. And it's like, wait a minute. Those two have a combined 5 DUIs. Mm-hmm. She's born here, and you're letting them in. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works. She was born in Canada. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So Canada's just like, nope.
It's
we don't want you. But praise to Chelsea Green. I enjoy what she's doing. Her and Adam Pearce are really good together for whatever reason. She's really good. I've met Chelsea Green too. Really cool. That's another story I'll tell off stream because I don't want to sound bad. But really cool person. but it just that she's banned in Canada somehow.
Yeah.
The Usos are allowed in, but not Chelsea Green. They're like,
Yeah,
whoa.
Yeah, but as we've said a few times, it's money talks, isn't it? They paid to get the Usos in.
But here's my thing. They said
Yeah.
Chelsea Green doesn't have a green card.
Okay.
Problems.
Yeah.
How is she here?
Yeah.
I mean, I know she's married to Cardona, but how do you? You're a citizen in Canada. Literally, that doesn't go. That doesn't just go away.
No.
I don't know.
I don't understand that. I don't understand
I don't know.
But yeah. So that's quite yeah. I reckon we're in for an eventful weekend at the moment, aren't we? So an eventful couple of weeks and that coming up in the wrestling business.
Road to WrestleMania is hot. What matches are official right now? Roman Cody, that Bianca Asuka, Rhea Charlotte.
Hang on, let me just.
Is there any more?
Yeah, hang on, let me just scroll on up. Hang on.
Brock Omos, I guess.
There's a few murmurs as well, which I've heard. Let me just find it a minute. Hang on. I actually had it up literally about 5 minutes ago, and I seem to have lost it for some reason.
I can get it if you want.
Oh no, hang on. Yeah,
I'm right here.
Rhea Charlotte. We've got Rhea Charlotte, and that confirmed for it. Here we go. Yeah, so I've actually got it here. So the undisputed WWE Championship: Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Oscar versus Bianca. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. Theory versus John Cena is obviously the rumor for it.
Yeah, of course. Dom versus Ray. Yeah,
Dom versus Ray is another one. One of the other ones is obviously Seth versus Logan.
Of course. What about Damage Control versus Lita, Becky, and Trish? No,
I don't believe so.
Don't tell me no.
No.
I want to see Trish and Lita wrestle.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see that. Well, you won't see Trish, but you'll see Lita wrestle. Not obviously on TV. Not in.
I have a source who told me Trish will be back next week. Xero News.
Well, yeah, no, but she actually got pulled. There's actually a story about this. There's actually a story about this one.
What happened with that? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
There's something I'm not willing to say on air, because if anyone gets it in the wrong context, and that I'll literally get torn apart online due to certain fan group, basically on Twitter. If I bring it up, I'll mention it in a minute. When we close down the stream, I'll mention it in a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say, you better. I have stories. You better tell us.
So it's probably going to be just a tag team match, because whatever, Ronda and Shayna are winning those tag belts at Mania. Ronda and Shayna are winning those tag belts.
Oh, so it's going to be like a triple threat?
Nope. Damage Control won't be involved. With what I've heard, Damage Control won't be involved.
How are they going to win the belts?
Becky and Lita win the belt on Monday.
They win it on Monday? No.
Yeah, they're going to win it on Monday. And then they'll walk into Mania as champs. And then they'll do Ronda and Shayna versus Becky and Lita at Mania. That's what they do.
No, undo that. No. No. I want to see Trish wrestle.
Yeah. No.
He said, yeah. He's like, he'll go away eventually.
Yeah. One of the other ones as well I've heard speculated is LA Knight versus Pat McAfee. Imagine the promos between those two. Imagine the promos.
It's actually funny you mentioned that. I was talking to a buddy today, and we were like, what does McAfee do at Mania? Yeah. I came up with a name. He came up with a name. Mm-hmm. He said LA Knight.
Yeah.
I said The Miz, because The Miz fights every celebrity.
Miz is hosting.
Hosting Mania?
Miz is hosting. I believe. I believe if they still go with the plan, that's what's in the envelope. You know that envelope thing that they done on Monday. When Miz had that envelope for the anniversary thing.
Okay. I won't.
You missed didn't you?
I know what we're talking about. I took that in a completely different. I'll tell you off air what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
That was going to be. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So that's
what that is.
Yeah. Apparently, that's what he's going to announce.
I mean, he can still wrestle.
Yeah, but if you notice as well, the way they announced it at the end is they turned around and said it's a special WrestleMania related edition of Miz TV where he's going to announce it.
Maybe he's announcing Batista's going into the Hall of Fame because somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, possibly, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I've heard anyway. Is that he's hosting. He's the host of WrestleMania. They were meant to get somebody. Well, they were going to have somebody else, but yeah, they flaked out.
Do you know who they were targeting?
Well, a certain person who's really popular in Hollywood, but obviously he can't even show up for Royal Rumble, so he's not going to show up to host WrestleMania, is he? So that's that's the thing. So yeah, oh, we've lost Bobby. He's back. So
yeah, the host. He didn't show up to host. He's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't show up?
Yeah.
Traffic, huh?
Actually, he's not in Hollywood. Well, yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah, because because the XFL's game is sort of like it's about half hour away or something, isn't it? It's about a half hour away or something like that.
Well, he said, because I watched the XFL over the weekend, he said he was at every game this weekend, and he was, because I did see him at every game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be doing that every week. If he is, that causes a problem. Well, he won't be at Mania then.
Well, he might be.
But what are they playing Saturday? You said?
Yeah, they're playing on Saturday.
But they're San Antonio though.
Yeah, 6 o'clock start. Mania starts at 8 or whatever time it is.
Well, no, it's okay because they're playing Vegas? You said?
Yeah, but
so 3 p.m. Western. Yeah, I mean he could, but it's close.
Yeah.
If that game takes 3 hours, he's done by 6. Mania's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's possible, but
yeah. But obviously, don't forget if they're only playing the Saturday, he'll still be in the area for Sunday, for night 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he goes to every game that weekend, that eliminates that.
There's no game on the Sunday, I don't think. I didn't see a game on the Sunday. I think it was just Saturday.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go again. We've gone massively off script, but Bobby's going to have a look at this, and I don't know.
We come prepared, folks.
Because I'm sure because there was a lot of teasers behind it. Because that weekend they're doing the Vipers versus the Brahmas for it. So
the Brahmas are my team, by the way.
Yeah, so it's like he's kind of teasing us with the Brahmas and that in the area.
All right, where are we here? Sunday, March 26th, Monday. Okay, there's a Friday game. We don't have to worry about that. There is one Sunday game, and it is in Orlando.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's not Mania weekend, is it?
April 2nd, Sunday, April 2nd.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then April 1st, it is in Las Vegas, which is kind of close to Cali.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Eastern, so 3 p.m. Western. But also, there's a game in Houston at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, okay. I don't know if he's showing up. I really don't. If he's going to be at every game every week, no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the Saturday is the most likely shot because he's on the other coast for Sunday.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He might not do, but anyway, yeah. So that's just that's that done then. We went off our script a little bit there at the end, but that's fine.
No,
we're fine. No, we're fine. So yeah, so anything then? So we might as well finish up now then. So anything you want to plug then, Jboujii? Anything that you want to come out with or anything like that? Or
actually, yeah, promo dropping at 7. That's pretty much it for the car match.
Less than an hour. Yes, 35 minutes.
Yeah, we will make sure that we
hit that like button.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we do that, and we'll obviously do.
That's so cool. I need one of those.
Wait, gotta turn it around. There we
go. Didn't you get them made, Bobby? Did you get them made?
My parents got them for me. I have no idea where. I can try and find out.
Please.
But I have no idea where. Yeah. 5 more subs, people. 5 more. My birthday's in 18 days, I think. I don't know. February, it's a short month and messes with me. I don't know. 18 days or something like that. 5 more. Come on.
Did you still want that stripper that you asked for your birthday?
Yeah, what? Never mind. I was going to comment something, but we won't. Never mind. I just realized we're still on air. Never mind.
I got you with that one. I got you with that
I'm
one.
glad I caught myself. You'll be hearing from me off stream.
I got you with that one. I got you with that one.
Ooh, all right. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a dog now.
There's a dog. Extra guess.
Who's winning, Cody or Roman? Blink once for Roman. Good.
He left.
I saw a blink. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name's Hope.
Hope. That's a husky, right? I only saw a little. Yeah.
Well, we'll drop your promo when it comes down. That I'll keep an eye out for it, and I will drop it.
Yeah, he has no problem tagging you in tweets about this show, but he forgot about me.
Bro.
Yeah, he forgot about me. I'm like, hey, did I get kicked off the show for the week? Or he's like, no, I just ran out of room. I'm like, okay.
Plus, also, you're on private anyway.
So?
You're on private.
I just don't know how to switch it back.
All right, okay.
You can tag my other Twitter.
I don't follow that one yet.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'll follow that one. Don't worry, I'll follow that one in a minute. I'll remember.
I don't think I follow you on that one. So
No, you don't. So that's why I haven't followed you.
Yeah,
Follow for follow.
I don't think I do, honestly. I was just thinking about it, like, I don't think I do.
No, that's fine. So we'll do that. Make sure everyone out there tunes into Jboujii's fight.
Yeah.
That, so have a look. Do that one.
He'll be back
to
plug it, though, I have a feeling.
Yeah, more than likely at some point, yeah. We've got we've obviously got some other people on next week, but we'll get that one sorted out. And now we've got another couple of guests coming up. I have arranged I'm trying to get some more on as well. Whatever we can do, we'll get a few things sorted out. Bobby as well is doing merch now, aren't you, Bobby? You have some Bobby's Breakdowns merch as well, if anyone wants that, really.
Sort of. We hit a speed bump.
Okay.
We hit a speed bump. My guy quit his job, so yeah, it was like literally the next week, and I'm like, okay, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, but it's coming one way or another.
Okay, then, right. So he's not doing merch then. So
it's in the works. Just yeah, send me money. Don't worry. Send me money. You'll get it eventually. I do mail. I do ship them out.
In about 3 to 5 working years.
Yeah, that did take a while the first time. We'll figure it out. We'll get another shirt guy. I'm sure there's a bunch of those around here.
Well, Bobby doesn't have merch then, so ignore that. But
if anybody knows of a shirt guy, hit me up. I'm private on Instagram too.
Have you thought about a pro wrestling tee store?
Doesn't that cost money?
I don't know. Actually, yeah, no, it won't work. No, don't worry. I had an idea, but it won't work.
Why? What?
Because we've got one for Xero, but which I was going to start using. I could have said I could have whacked some of your designs underneath there, but I don't think it'll work. I don't think they'll allow it. Let's have a look. Because we got.
They'll allow what you tell them to allow.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
yeah.
I'll have to look into it because I don't think
you want to see a Karen? Put me on the phone.
But no, yeah, because we've got one where we're going to start doing it through there because we had a store approved. I don't know how I managed that, but I managed to get a PW.
Don't just approve anything these days.
So we've got that.
Anybody can have a YouTube channel nowadays, and I know it's ironic. I'm commenting that but there's a reason.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So that's us done then. Listening. So remember, watch Jboujii thingy. I'm going to get the promo. We'll get the promo and that obviously linked over. That's us done then. So he's back. He went again, but he's back. So that's us. So that's us done then. So So this is Xero signing out.
I'm Bobby.
This is PWI 45, top out in the world, Jboujii, man.
Yep. And that is us done then. So goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe to all of us. Find Jboujii as well on YouTube as well. Bobby needs 5 more. I don't know how many more we need. I don't know. I just follow everybody basically. Find Jboujii on Instagram, on Twitter, YouTube, everything like that as well. Follow him up. get all that done, get those likes done, get those follows done, and the subscribes done. And that is us done then for now.